Hello and welcome, lords and ladies. Welcome back to my channel, and thank you for being here for another episode of my CK3 campaign, Dutch's Legacy. This is episode 63. I really hope this one is as funny. I had a good time in the last episode, so I'm hoping this one carries on that tradition from our previous episode. I had a lot of fun. Today we're going to get some more conquest. We are about to destroy a kingdom entirely. The kingdom of Lithuania is on its way out. We just need 2 more claims. We're almost done with this one, and then we'll grab this. We'll end up destroying the kingdom title, but I will recreate it at a future date, but not yet. So once we get those claims, we'll fight another war. I have a lot of children to manage, and another one is on the way. My wife is pregnant again, and we don't know what's going to happen. So that'll be exciting to manage our family, but I did want to talk about what the Mongol invasion might end up meaning for us, because I don't know if the Volga-Ural Empire is going to be able to hold them off. I doubt that. They're actually fighting them currently, and I'm actually hypothesizing that the Mongols are going to end up breaking this empire up. I think the Volga-Ural Empire is not long for the world, and I'm hoping that maybe the Mongols will start fighting the Carpathians and cause the breakup of this empire too, which would actually be excellent, because we have 2 Van Der Lindes ruling kingdoms inside this empire, and we want them to be independent. So we might end up fighting the Mongols. I don't know. I'm not going to make any predictions, but I do think the odds are for this empire breaking up and then potentially Carpathia breaking up if the Mongols make that kind of progress, and I think they will. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Alright, I did arrange some marriages. I brought in pretty decent knight. 30 proud. I'd say that's pretty decent. His chin is so epic that it's clipping through his visor. Alright, you can keep that. I don't need your tooth. I have 2 knights. I have 2 knights with chins that are clipping through their visors. Or not visors. They're great helms. I don't think they have visors. Whatever. I'm not going to seclude myself. There is a pretty nasty plague going on. There's 2 of them. There's one up here, and then there's one in West Francia, but my domain is out of the firing line for the most part, so we won't seclude or isolate the capital. I am trying to sway one of my rivals. He's not just my rival, he's my nemesis. So I think we need to do whatever we can to get rid of that. And just to protect ourselves, I'm going to keep my Spy Master on Disrupt Schemes for like a pretty long time. And then I also have my Food Taster with their ear to the ground. Scheme Discovery Chance plus 10%. So I'm really trying to protect myself. I am still promoting my legend. That's another thing we're doing in the background. It's only a level 2. Once we get it up to level 3, I have the option to complete the legend, but I think I'm going to hold on to the legend because I'm benefiting from it in a lot of ways. I'm getting a lot of renown from this legend, from these modifiers. I think I'm going to keep promoting my legend until I get my next legacy. We're just over halfway there. We're going to go down the warfare tree. I'm going to start and finish this one. All of my dynasty members get +2 prowess. I get more monthly martial lifestyle experience. Dynasty members are less likely to die or get wounded in battle and have a higher chance of gaining prowess serving as knights. And that's really, actually, that's relevant because so many of my vassals that I've landed are in my dynasty and they are serving as knights. So going down the warfare tree is going to be really nice. I solved our vassal limit problems between the episode. Are you... My wife just died in childbirth. This is the 2nd wife I've lost. Not from him, but we've lost wives before in childbirth. She wasn't in my dynasty. Come to think of it, yeah, she wasn't in my dynasty, so she wasn't benefiting from constant care. She wasn't benefiting fewer complications during pregnancy. Are you... I have to do another wedding. Holy crap. I have to drop everything and plan another wedding. Excellent. If I marry a wife that's too young, she's gonna give me like 30 more children, and I already have a bunch. Let's just try to find somebody who's around our age, and I don't need to focus on a wife with good stewardship because I'm within my domain limit. We're actually doing better than our domain limit. So I don't need to focus on a wife with really high stewardship. We'll just focus on some of all skills. Whoops. She does have the genius trait. She lost a husband too. Okay, if we marry this woman, we'll have 10 years of childbearing. So I would have to keep in mind, any sons that we have by this wife are most likely going to be my heirs. She's not as good as my other wife was with her congenital traits, so maybe my children won't be as impressive as the ones that I already had. Huh. Oh, she's homosexual. Which is not the end of the world, but... This woman is really impressive with her skills. She's at the top of the damn list. She's within the age range that's okay. She just doesn't have a physical congenital trait. That's what she's lacking. She is related to me somehow, and our children are guaranteed to be genius, and that's the one that really matters. So I don't think it's a big deal that she doesn't have one of these physical traits. We'll do a grand wedding. There's a 0.9% of chance of our children being inbred, but she's related to us somehow, but it's not close. Alright, we'll do a grand wedding. We have a new wifey. And one of my sons needs a guardian now because my ex-wife was raising him. I'm giving him a stewardship education. Alright, that really sucks. That's not the greatest way to start an episode, by losing a wife. But weddings are really good. I benefit a lot from weddings. So we'll look on the bright side. I can spread my legend with this wedding. Hopefully we become soulmates during the wedding. I'm waiting for some more counties to convert. We're still waiting for this island to convert to my culture. I'm waiting for this county to convert to my culture. And I'm waiting for this one to convert, but I already created the duchy because we were running up against our vassal limit, and I want to be able to get this conquest done without going over. Our vassal problems won't be a problem much longer. Oh, not that. There is an innovation in our era that we can get that improves vassal limit, but before we get that, we're going to get our new tradition first. In 10 years, we'll get legalistic, which will boost it by 30. So our vassal limit problems are not going to be problems for much longer. Alright, my vassal limits, or my Gloryhound vassals are chomping at the bit for me to go to war. Alright, just give me a second. And now the Pope is up my ass. Where do you want to start a... He wants to do a holy war for Thessalonica. That's a little problematic because I already have a dynasty member right here, and I'm a little concerned that if we create a new kingdom here... Like, I understand that I can progress my Dynasty of Many Crowns some more by fighting a holy war and making another kingdom and landing another Van Der Linde. But I don't think I want to focus all of my attention on this. Like, all of my military focus will be down here. And if this Holy War goes as long as the last one did, it's going to carry over into the next episode. And I really want to focus on my own conquests over here. The Mongols are becoming more and more of a threat, and I want to lock down the kingdoms that I want to get. Like, I want to get these inside my realm before anything funky happens. Like, before this empire takes Estonia or something, or before the Mongols come over here and start taking things, I don't want them to have access to these. So I'm sorry, Conehead. I fought a crusade with my last ruler. I'll fund the Holy War, but I'm not going to fight it. We already did a crusade. My focus is up here. I don't want to be distracted with a crusade. What am I making again? He's making a cabinet, that's right. Between the episodes I tried to get another throne, but we got another cabinet instead. Is that an inventory? Is that a court artifact that he just gave me? Did I not read the event right? Did I have him give it to somebody else or something? Whatever. That's even if I did do that, it's fine. I was gonna sell it anyway. Alright, another pretty wife. It looks like she has green eyes. Legit, she doesn't have blue eyes this time. Yeah, they're green. I like how her dress already matches her eyes, so we'll let her wear that. But we will change her crown. Alright, I like her. She's pretty. Maybe after the wedding, we'll hold a funeral for our dead wife. She didn't deserve her death. She deserves to be honored. Okay, final claim to get. In 1 year, I need to switch my chancellor to another duchy to drift into my kingdom. Here we go with the micromanaging of children and teaching them languages. That's okay, it's my job. But the bigger my family gets, the more micromanagey it's gonna be. Alright, we still haven't learned my youngest daughter's childhood trait, so we won't give her an educator yet. I can upgrade my legend. Alright, we'll do that. So like I said, I won't complete it. We got it up to level 3. It's a mythical legend now, but I want to keep benefiting from these modifiers. So we'll keep promoting our legend even though it's pretty expensive. I have the money, but we'll keep promoting it until I get my next legacy, which is right around the corner. And we'll just continue to watch our legend grow. You can see it growing in real time. Alright, I'm in a good mood. The peasants can join. I don't want to form a rivalry with anybody. I spend some prestige. Alright, whatever. Alright, what's gonna happen to Volga Ural? The Mongols are gonna tear them up. They're losing this war. They're losing every single war that they're involved in. Alright, let's compare it to the cabinet I have on display. It might be better, only slightly though. It is better, only slightly. Piety 0.6, Piety 0.5, Renown 0.12, Renown 0.1. Court Grandure's the same. So he, even though he did make me a throne, he did make me something that's better than what I've already got. And that's excellent because I can give that, since that item improves renown, and since it's a court artifact, this would do well in my sister's court, the Queen of Bulgaria. We should see our renown go up just a little bit. As long as she puts it on display. Alright, let's see. Did she not? Nope, there it goes. 62.1. I was about to say, you better put that on display. She did. I just gained a hook on one of my dukes. Can I modify your contract? Yes, I can. This is actually good timing. Now that I'm promoting my legend, I like that we have the motivation for this wedding to help my, help my legend. Normally, I would have just done for recreation or something, so we're getting another use out of this wedding, and I like that. I just got a free diplomacy perk. Nice. I'm gonna make my way towards flexible truces, and then once we get this, I'm gonna switch out and go back into learning. But I want to get flexible truces because we need to fight as many wars as we can, as often as we can, and having shorter truces will help with that. So let's head to that. I just got a free martial perk too. Can you please let me click it? Thank you. Alright, let's bang our wife for the first time, and let's see if we become soulmates. Wow, she just took it all off instantly. Come here, I've been waiting for this all night. She's disgusted. She was so disgusted that she got pregnant. Watch, we're gonna become soulmates too, even though she was disgusted. Oh, she wasn't disgusted that time. Alright, we did not become soulmates, so we're gonna have to do that ourselves. First, we'll become her lover. We'll seduce her first. She can keep her outfit. Oh, she's where... Okay, it's two separate things. Alright, our wedding is over. Let's do our funeral now. For our old wife. We have to remember her. She does not deserve to be forgotten. Alright, my youngest daughter, her childhood trait has revealed itself. We'll give her diplomacy. I can't give her a guardian because I'm traveling. Alright, I'm gonna forget. I'll try to keep it open. I'll keep her thing open. Four months until we can fight our war. We need to end our funeral first. My bodyguard just dropped out. That's okay. I brought in the other giant guy. He's vengeful, though. Yeah, he might have been a little bit too dangerous. I like him because of his prowess, but because he's vengeful, I probably shouldn't make him my bodyguard. It's a dangerous position for him. I could have my court musician promote my cult, spread my legend, but it's gonna be a lot added to his salary. Look at that. I've got my court poet doing it. I've got my court chronicler doing that. So this is where a lot of my money is going. I'm using it to help spread my my legend. So I don't really want to keep promoting my legend for too much longer. How much closer are we to our legacy? Alright, we've made progress. Just lost a wet nurse. These people keep dropping out of their jobs. Stop. Look, everybody, all of my court positions, there's only one or two that are just average, but everybody's either good or excellent. Look at that. Alright, 31 days and we can fight our war. 34, or 30 days and we can switch our Chancellor up. Okay. Realm Priests start fabricating claims against Estonia. Chancellor, start drifting Hess. And we just had a son. And that's fine. That is fine. We gave him Herculean, even though my wife doesn't have that trait. So it looks like we're still going to have fantastic children. Excellent. Alright, so we have a Robert, we have a Dutch, who's not going to be Dutch forever. We have an Arthur, now we need a John. Alright, well done, wifey. I appreciate that. Okay, we can fight our... Nope, we're still at the funeral. We just got primogeniture. So now we can manage our line of succession much easier. Let's choose our new innovation. We're being exposed to machicolations, which will allow me to upgrade my castles. Let's get standing armies. Since the Mongols are on the horizon, it might suit me to do some military technologies and increasing the size of my men-at-arms and getting another men-at-arms regiment. That'll help. So let's do that. Let's focus on our military strength now. And look at that. Look at that. The Ural-Volgan Empire has been destroyed, and now Carpathia is on the border with the Mongols, so let's hope the Mongols start invading them, and then cause the breakup of Carpathia. I'm actually really curious. Now that this is no longer an empire, there might be some kingdoms in here that I could target for Dynasty of Many Crowns. I'll take a look at it once the funeral's over. Alright, I just became lovers with my wife. Excellent. What kind of education am I giving this son? Stewardship? I'll let him get ambitious. It's no longer a problem for my sons to have the ambitious trait, because we don't have to kick him out of the line of succession anymore. We just have to designate whoever we want to be our heir. Let's improve some opinions. I don't mind spending some money to improve opinions. I just gained a hook against the Holy Roman Emperor. That could come in handy at some point. I don't know. Alright, I can give away this duchy now. The county converted. Still waiting on this one. The Duchy of Alsace is beginning to convert. Still no progress in Upper Lorraine. Or Upper Lotharingian now. It used to be Upper Lorraine. Alright, so now that I give away that duchy title, what's the next one I want to create? I'm most likely going to give away this duchy title next, because we're just waiting for this island. So I'll create this title. So now we have 2. I'll pre-position my flag in preparation for our invasion of Lithuania. My rival is challenging me to a fight. To the vile King Dutch. Fiend! Your crimes against me are reprehensible. Oh yeah, my crimes! I'm trying to sway you. What a crime. What a crime. Meet me in single combat and let battle judge our differences. With pleasure. I have 42 prowess. He's got 29. That's nothing to scoff at, but it's not good compared to mine. And he's blind in one eye. If I lose this fight, I deserve to die. Wow, we lost. Are you kidding me? My opponent is able to parry my blows hard. Lembit almost seems to shimmer, then he's upon me, sword headed straight for my heart. I try to deflect the Viper's blow, but it's useless. My opponent uses the opportunity to hook my mace and bend it the wrong way, flicking the weapon pathetically far out of my reach. Wow, I just lost. What are the penalties of this? All temporary combat character modifiers have been removed. My mace loses some durability and my armor loses some durability. Oh yeah, wow. Dude, RNG. Alright, we were instantly healed. I want to see if I'm suffering a negative opinion modifier because I lost the fight. No, there isn't. I didn't even gain any stress after losing. And my physician was right there to heal me instantly, so let's just pretend like it never happened. I made all the right choices. None of those choices that I made during the fight I would change. I did every single one right. I did all the ones that would have improved my odds of winning. Alright, since we lost that fight, we have to win a war. take out my anger. And just to prove to the men that I'm not a coward, even though I lost my single combat, I will command my armies in the field. Uh-oh. Come on, raise your men before you get bushwhacked. There we go. Alright, that got us to 50%. Let's see if getting the capital will end it. My physician just died. Good thing he healed me. I do have some Van Der Lindes lined up, set aside, to give land, so I'm prepared for this. She's still a youngin'. She's still working on her skills. Alright, I'll take this guy on. He's on the younger side. No, I'm sorry, he's on the older... Actually, he's fine. 40's actually pretty good. Now I have another rival. It's not like giving him 150 gold would put me in... He's blind. Let's just get his opinion up to 100%, and then hopefully we just bury the hatchet. Crown? Maybe? Let's try it. So the Van Der Linde needs to be landed here. We'll do that first. There's a young guy here, and he already has a son. He has a secure line of succession. He's got 2 sons. He has 2 sons. And we're still waiting for this guy to get his wife pregnant, so we'll hold off on him. Let's do this guy. Let me make sure there are no... Okay, good. I should have checked that before I started giving land away, but it's always good to check to make sure there's no theocracies or republics. Alright, so so now we're bordering 3 of the counties, so we'll get these done really quickly. And then we'll just have 3 more on top of that, so we're just going to take all of Estonia at once. All in one go. My wife is pregnant again. Alright, please give me a daughter this time. Okay, I said I would take a look at this. Let's look at the kingdoms that make up Scandinavia, and let's make sure they don't have any stupid elective laws, because this will make it almost impossible. Even if I marry the right person and do all that, it's not a guarantee that whoever I set up to take over is going to actually take over. Maybe Finland? Is this male-only succession? Male preference, so women can inherit. So if I were to murder this kid, I could do arrange a patrilineal marriage between one of his daughters. I'm just not sure... No, she would become the next in line, his eldest daughter, and she's already married. His wife is pregnant. Okay, maybe I would have to wait a generation. I might not be able to install Evangeline within this generation. Maybe we'll wait until he becomes a ruler, and then we'll look at his kids. Maybe if she has... Or maybe if he has a son right now, I can arrange for my youngest daughter to marry him matrilineally. No, but then he would be his heir. He would have to have 2 sons. Because he wouldn't accept a matrilineal marriage with his... I'm confused. Who the hell is this guy? It's not one of his brothers, and it's not one of his children. Is this one of his grandsons? It is. It's his grandson, I see. So Finland is a possibility, and Sapmi is a possibility. Elective laws. But Bjarmeland is another option, maybe? This guy's not even married. I'm confused. He has an elder son. Why is his second son the heir when his eldest son is not? So I'm a little confused as to who I have to murder. I mean, I'm sorry, I know who I have to murder. I would have to murder this guy, but I don't know if the line of succession is going to go to the eldest son or if it's going to go to this guy. I'm confused as to why he's not in it. It's not like he's been disinherited or anything. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it. It's just something to keep in mind. We have kingdoms around us. Finland, Bjarmeland, and that's how I'm pronouncing that, and then Sapmi are all possibilities for a dynasty of many crowns. I didn't like any options that I had currently to get some... Most likely, it's going to be this guy that we try to get... it's going to be this kingdom that we try to get Evangeline on the throne of. Okay, we're still stuck in diplomacy, but we did get flexible truces. So now our... Oh no, we don't have a truce with Lithuania because they don't exist anymore. So I can't see how much time it saved us. Alright, please have a daughter on the way. I'm going to drop this son as my ward. Give him a new one, a new guardian. And I'll start raising my youngest son now. Train for a tournament, maybe we can get strong. We got it. There's a health boost. I wish I had that trait before we fought our duel. Not that it really would have mattered, it seems like. It just seems like RNG screwed us. Still waiting on the island. We've made progress in Courland. East Franconia's done. This plague seems... the vector seems to be along the Elbe River. So the primary heir of this duchy is Evangeline, so eventually we'll be able to get Dutch spread in this duchy here. And then the future ruler of this duchy is Evangeline and is Dutch, so we're going to be able to convert all of this again. We've accomplished that goal. We can say goodbye to this Polabian pretty soon. I'm going to double check the people that I gave... did I not give the people directives? I almost forgot. Look at that. Everybody is voting for me. Let's hope that changes. The Mongols are not fighting the Carpathians yet. She did give me a daughter. Well done. We're gonna name this one after our wife. We just got access to another legendary hunt. Hell yeah, I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just waiting for some claims to drop. Let's go on a legendary hunt. Good thing it's not inside the plague zone. Just in case, I'm not gonna take any chances. I'll bring medical equipment, just in case. The odds are starting pretty low, 17%. I think I'm going to give all of my sons ambitious. Look at these requirements. Catholicism is a Muslim faith? Obviously not. Catholicism has the Islamic syncretism doctrine? Obviously not. I'm never going to be able to use this. I mean, it's cool and all, the Sword of Muhammad, but I can't use it. I'm just going to give this to a knight or something. That's so... It would have been good if I met the requirements, but of course I'm not going to meet the requirements. I'm a Christian. Alright, who's the lucky knight going to be? He cannot equip or benefit from the sword. I can't even give this... I can't even gift it away to somebody. For real? It's so bad that nobody wants it. It's useless to me. Alright, I'm just gonna sell it. It's a heretical sword anyway. Oh, it's a court artifact. I see. It's a court artifact. Okay. Break it. We might not get this. Powerful vassal opinion plus 12. Parochial vassal opinion plus 8. I'm having the most amount of trouble with my parochial vassals. Minus 20 opinion. My glory hounds are okay. My courtly vassals are okay. My zealots are okay. Minor landholders are never... You can never please them. But I can try to help my parochial opinion. I think we just found ourselves a new crown. I get more prestige from it, too. Alright, our inventory, our artifacts are beginning to turn purple now. How much closer are we to our legacy? It should be right around the corner. Yep. Within like a couple of months. The success chance is 47 now. Not bad. Alright, we just lost our Seneschal. That's a really important position. Seneschals, I have him doing this task. He improves the aptitude of all my other court positions. This is such an important job now. He helps everybody else be good at their job. So, as you can see, 2 of my courtiers go from being good to excellent as a result of having him. Alright, we're gonna drop the legend. Let's see how far it's spread, because we're gonna drop it soon. It's pretty much my realm. It's my entire realm, plus some more. I don't want to lose the boar. We didn't get it. At least I tried. This 17-year-old kid just robbed me. I can gain some dread. He will be killed by me, but I have... It won't be considered a murder. I'm justified in doing this. I'm killing him. Even though I have more money than God. Like, I could have just given him the money. But he stole it. If he had asked nicely for it, I would have been more than happy to give him some money. We're getting close to an hour. We have just about 10 minutes left. I'm really hoping that we can fight this war. Do I want to go on speed 5? Oh, there's my legacy. Okay, we're going to begin our journey down the warfare tree. I'll get that one. Let's get out of diplomacy and switch into learning. I definitely need pedagogy. If the legendary hunt sighting is still there in 16 months, I can try again. Wow, this is a pretty big legend here. It's spread a lot. Let's keep promoting. It's not that I need the money. I was considering dropping it because we got our legacy. I said that's when I was going to stop promoting my legend, but I'm making plenty of money. There's no real need to do that. I'm going to double check all of my building projects and make sure I built up all of my hospitals. We should be pretty much done by now. There might be one or two that I still have to do. Alright, the rest of these claims are going to take longer because I'm not bordering them, but 13 months, that's not bad, so just over 3 years to get this. My wife is pregnant again. Unreal. And she's 40 years old, so she gives me better sons, or she gives me a few more sons, those sons are going to be the ones that take over. I've come across a book describing how ancient monastics used trances and visions of ecstasy to commune with heaven. It seems a strange practice in our modern age, but perhaps there's something to be learned from them. I think I can try to get the wise man trait because of this event chain. Let's try it. Locked in a room, strange powders on a burning fire provided overpowering heat, smoke, and smells, as I tried to feel the things that lie beyond the world of the senses. I do not know how much time has passed before strange, indecipherable visions of light and pulsing sounds came to me. Yeah, it's called acid, my friend. Was it my imagination or a glimpse of the divine? Is there any way to tell? Keep doing acid. Let's see if you become a wise man. And we just became a wise man. As I experience more and more, I get a clearer and clearer grasp on things. It is as if I can now summon the presence I feel when I start my little ritual. Alright, cool. Good for you. Now, that's a trait that not many of my rulers have had. I don't think any of my rulers have had that trait before. Maybe one. We've had a lot of rulers, so I might be forgetting one. Just to save some money, I'm gonna stop one of my one of my courtiers. I'm gonna stop them from promoting my legend. I'll save 71 gold if I take them off. Now I'm definitely more willing to keep promoting my legend, since we're making so much money now. And we'll just keep letting it spread. I'm trying to catch a county in real time. I didn't see that one. Alright, it looks like there's another plague spreading out. It's not in my domain, but it's close enough where I feel the need to isolate the capital. I'll seclude myself if it does enter my domain. Should give me another son. Stephen. He's a genius. I think I'm gonna drop this son now. I have plenty of people in my court that have really good martial educations. We are not shy on martial educators. So I'll give him to him, and we're changing your haircut because I don't like it. We'll give him curly hair. Alright, as my second youngest son. Nope, his childhood trait still hasn't revealed itself. My jester just entertained my wife? Alright. Let's just... Don't go anything further than just entertaining her. Too many windows open at once. Did that island convert before he died? It didn't. This is one of the sons that might be an heir, or that might take over. They're both good. I like learning and stewardship. They're both good. I'll give this son a learning education. The Carpathians and the Mongols still haven't clashed. You know what would be nice? If the current king of Sapmi got his wife pregnant again and had another son. That would be excellent. That would set us up. All I would have to do is murder this guy because he still hasn't had a son. I don't think it's very likely, but there's still a chance that he could have another son and we could do Dynasty of Many Crowns. Alright, how close are we to our... 5 years away from getting legalistic? Seven years from Chicolations? This is my domain. Bouillon, I own that. This is right in the core of my domain. Nothing is becoming a theocracy. She wanted me to try to get her out of her marriage. Sorry. She wasn't anybody important. Let's get Wash Your Hands first. We'll grab Pedagogy. I'll get this before my sons get too old and I lose my chance. They have to be my ward in order to benefit from this. But I'm definitely getting Wash Your Hands first since this plague just broke out. Let's get our priorities straight. We're over an hour, guys. I was hoping that I could try to get Estonia. Oh, I just got an achievement. Have an infected barony at the maximum epidemic resistance. Holy crap, damn. I've been doing so much work getting that. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm shift tabbing to read more. According to Steam, only 2.4% of players have gotten this achievement. Have an infected barony at the maximum epidemic resistance. That just goes to show how much damn work that I've been doing trying to prevent these plagues, and we still got the barony still got infected. That's actually really funny. Now, I would hate to end... Oh, here's a birthday party. Alright, we'll end it on our birthday. What's my birthday? The 14th of March? Hey, I was born in March. No, he was born on the 12th. He's the 12th of March. Give me the biggest gift. It's not that great. Wait, that was like a... That's a trinket artifact. How is that the biggest gift I could have gotten? Stewardship per stress level. How useless. Sell. I'm gonna give my wife this medicinal jar. Actually, no. I'm gonna give that to my heir, whoever it is, whoever it ends up being. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna play anymore. Let's zoom out and just take a look at things. So the Mongols have expanded. This empire broke up. We have new dynasty of many crowns. Potential targets. I don't believe this guy's going to get his wife pregnant, so this one might be out of the question. But the only kingdoms I could target for Dynasty of Many Crowns are these, because they don't have the funky laws associated with them. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I didn't realize this. I was talking about this the whole time about killing this guy, and I didn't even realize he's already my dynasty member, and he's going to take over. We want him to take over. All of the children of the current king of Bjarmaland or whatever, they're all in my dynasty, so we're going to get another dynasty of many crowns without having to work for it at all, as long as they don't get conquered by the Mongols. That's the one issue. But there's potential for Finland. There's potential for Sapmi. So now with Bjarmaland, or yeah, Bjarmaland, with them, that'll improve. That'll get this up to 4. Alright, so let's count them. Vanderland 1. Bulgaria 2. Sorbia 3. Pomerania 4. Lithuania 5. Estonia 6. Denmark 7. Poland 8. Once Carpathia breaks up, Galicia Volhynia 9. Croatia 10. Now, I can't guarantee that all of those are going to work out. Like, there may be 1 or 2 here or there that we're going to have to make up for because they don't exactly work out in the end. But I'm pretty sure that all the ones that I'm going to create are going to work out. Did I count Poland? Did I say Poland? That one's there too. I must, like, my short-term memory is really bad. But Dynasty of Many Crowns is looking really good. And now that this one is in the running, this is going to help too. I can't believe I didn't realize this. Look how absent-minded and oblivious I am. That's so cool. Not that I'm oblivious, it's just, it's so cool that we're gonna get Dynasty of Many Crowns without me having to really work for it. Alright, so Genghis Khan, he's getting close to my realm. He's 57, he's feeling fine. I want to see who's going to inherit what. Who's going to get his empire. Theocratic law. Upon succession, all of the realm priests' titles will be given to their successor. The doctrines of their faith determine who the successor will be. Okay. Not a conventional succession laws, but let's just hope that he dies before he reaches our realm and we have to fight him. And let's hope that we can capture Estonia before any funny business has. Alright, before he has the opportunity to take this. And we want this to stay independent. So I kind of want him to die soon, and we want to see what the result of that is and how his empire gets affected. But I really would like him to start fighting Carpathia to break them up. We'll see. There's a lot to look forward to. If we wanted, we could join this holy war. It's still in progress. I can't tell who's winning. The Christians have the military strength, but that's not a guarantee of success. Still have to wait for this damn island. An entire episode in this island did not convert. Holy crap. Another county converted in Courland, so now we only need 2 here. 5 years away from our tradition. How old are we? 42. My wife is 41, so we have 5 more years of childbearing, or 5 more years to have kids. I did pretty well this episode educating all my kids and staying on top of teaching them languages. Alrighty, lords and ladies, enough talking from me. That's going to be the end of this one. A lot of big empires. Oh, this is not an empire, this is a kingdom. 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 Empire. 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 But I am happy that this empire broke up. The Mongols did exactly what I predicted they would do. Very cool. Anyway, lords and ladies, thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget, hit that thumbs up and hit the thumbs up button down below. Leave your subscription if you're not subscribed to the channel. We are 3 subscribers away from getting to 2,200. Come on, guys. We are so close. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, guys. Leave your comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Episode 64 will be coming at you soon. But until then, have a good one, guys.